this shit can't get through your heads. Y'all know who's fucking up the community. You know now. Huh? You see it for yourself. Asking for proof that Pharaoh disrespected these people. They can't show it to you. They're going to show you doctored footage, which is proven to be doctored. That alone, once you show me a doctored footage, you never have my fucking trust, and you never have my attention ever again, because you lied. And you lied, not a little lie, but on a mass scale. You told a lie that could have had someone killed. And you was pushing for them to get killed. Because he wouldn't sign over his intellectual rights to you, and his teachings show up the flaws within your teachings. Facts.
Who is Crack Pipe?
Because again, said he's a man of the craft, but not their fucking craft. Craft that's supposed to protect and defend us. Their craft is all about the almighty dollar. Y'all not getting that. It's two different fucking crafts here at war with each other. So when people saying, oh, we don't want to pick a side, at some point y'all going to have to pick a side. It's either you're going to be on the side of righteousness, or you're going to be on the side of an obvious fucking satanistic fucking devil looking you in your face. And all he could give you is a platform. Because he haven't given you shit but a fucking platform.
Who is Crack Pipe?
But when Sinetta's talking, Sinetta talks in double speech. That's what it's called. It's called double speech. That's a Masonic thing. You think he's talking to you, but he's not talking to you. He's talking to his brothers around him. You understand? They don't want to go underneath that Masonic sword. That shit is not fake. That shit is fucking real. They violated each other in the eyes of the public when they took an oath to look out for each other. Even if they're doing wrong. You understand? The order comes first. But y'all don't get that. Because y'all don't know about nothing about that.
Who is Crack Pipe?
Most well, let me say a large percent of these keeping it real niggas is fraudulent. I know you thought you had your boy convinced, but you fake, you phony, you know the rest.
Most let me say a large percent of keeping it real niggas is fraudulent. I know you thought you had your boy convinced, but fake, phony, you know the rest.
Most well, let me say a large percent of these keeping it real niggas is fraudulent. I know you thought you had your boy convinced, but you fake, you phony, you know the rest.
Most let me say a large percent of keeping it real niggas is fraudulent. I know you thought you had your boy convinced.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more. Follow me.
Let's get into it. Because this is the last time I'm going to call anybody names in any of my shit. All right. Now, I was just watching Oh God talk about the Pharaoh saying that he won his case versus Dr. Mayat. Right? Now he's talking that he spoke with Dr. Mayat and she just didn't seem right. She seemed suspect. You understand? But then he dropped it right there. He didn't get into details right there. He didn't want to touch on that. Right? But then he started insinuating that Pharaoh's an agent because he beat his case. Then he started insinuating that PlLL is an agent because something just isn't right about PlLL's case. No. PlLL scammed everybody else in these fucking sovereignty packages, but PlLL claimed his fucking sovereignty, his status correction, and did his shit, so he's outside of the boundaries of the U.S. corporation. It's not an agent. He did his shit for himself and his fucking peoples, and he scammed everybody else. See, everyone that's going around talking about these sovereignty packages aren't real. The status correction packages aren't real. They're fake. They're lying. You understand? There's a correct way to do it, and there's a wrong way to do it. PlLL knows the correct way to do it. He just scammed everybody else and took y'all fucking money and didn't give y'all no package. Or if he did give y'all a package, he half-assed showed y'all how to do it and left y'all to the sharks. You see what I'm saying? So this is why it's so hard to bust him in the shit that he's doing. This is why it's so hard to even get him convicted in anything. You understand? Now that I address that. So he's going to say, well, young Pharaoh, like he's insinuating that young Pharaoh's an agent and that he's guilty still, even though he's found not guilty. So he's going to say, well, you know how that works. Even if one juror don't agree with it, then, that one juror could find him not guilty and, he'll win the case. So you're still throwing it out there like the man is fucking guilty, but you already threw fucking darts at Dr. Mayat saying that she's acting suspect and shit. So which is it? Now you're making yourself seem like you have an objective. You look like to me that you're also using Pharaoh's name to build your platform further while trying to bury the young man. Because you was on Sarnetta's show telling Sarnetta that he's a pillar in the community. This is a dude that orchestrated fucking chaotic situations on purpose in the community. You understand? And you're telling him he's a pillar in the community. No, he's a parasite. He's not a pillar. So now right there you're kissing the man's ass. So now you are acting like someone that is being either you have been indoctrinated into their craft, or you are looking to enter their craft, or you are on your first degree of masonry trying to fucking move up. You understand? Because this is how this shit works. So you're acting very suspect. All right? Now, let's get to Sarnetta. Sarnetta speaks in double speech. For y'all don't understand what double speech is, it's a Masonic thing. He talks in a way where you, the crowd, you, the people, think he's talking to you, but he's not. When he's saying he's going to rebuild and he's going to bring back the whatever fucking council or unit that he says he's bringing back.
We are the Adjustment Bureau. We make Negroes adjust. The Adjustment Bureau is back on the scene. There has been a lot of Negro stuff messing up the conscious community, infiltrating the conscious community, destroy. You know the old saying, divide and conquer. But now, we are the Adjustment Bureau. We make Negroes adjust.
Right? And he's saying agents came in and caused a divide within the community, and we have to come back and unite back together, and so on and so on. He's not talking about you, the people. Who is he uniting? He's uniting all the same corrupt motherfuckers whose names are being called in all this corrupt shit.
Tell me what y'all think. A House of Consciousness reunion tour. I'm talking about your brother Sarnetta, Red Pill, Shaka Utmost, Sankofa, Herman Smalls, Dr. Reggie. And yes, because remember, he came out the House of Consciousness, whether y'all like it or not. Brother Polite. We can't do a House of Consciousness tour reunion without bringing in Brother Polite. Y'all can say what the hell y'all want to say with him, about him. But I'm talking about a House of Consciousness reunion tour. I'm talking about Dr. Reggie, Herman Smalls, Brother Polite, Sankofa, Shaka Utmost, Red Pill, Blue Pill, Sarnetta. I'm thinking about doing that this summer. Yeah, Ali Muhammad, of course. Everybody who's House of Consciousness family. All of them. I could have forgot a couple of names. But yeah, man. Minister Inky, of course. Indeed so, Minister Inky. Yeah, I'm gonna gather up the soldiers and I'm gonna see what they want to do.
You understand? Y'all don't understand what has happened. They broke their oaths when they went up against each other. that in-house fighting that they brought to the public's eye, they weren't supposed to do that. So they have to fix that shit. They have to unite back the fuck up. So when he's saying we're going to unite and bring back the community back stronger than ever and change the rules and come back stronger than ever and change the rules and come back stronger than ever.
Would recommend that business be handled behind the scenes. Well, what if one party is bringing it to the forefront? Then it got
Let me answer.
supposed to do when people scratch.
Let me answer your question. Because you asked a very good question. And I respect you for asking that question. That's where policy comes in. And that's one of the reasons why I'm riding with my brother from here on out, because the House of Consciousness is in the process of adopting good policies so that the House of Consciousness is not placed in jeopardy. The House of Consciousness is in the process of adopting good policies so that the House of Consciousness is not placed in jeopardy.
That means he's going to come back with the same faces, right? And trying to push it a different way on y'all.
Should Sarnetta bring back the debates, the street discussions?
But the agenda still stays the same. Keep y'all divided, keep y'all bickering against each other, and not addressing real fucking issues. Not addressing issues like this organ trafficking shit. You understand? Not addressing issues or even trying to find the kids that are being kidnapped. Because when you study history and learn anything about these pedophile cases, these young kids that are being kidnapped and so on, when you study that, you realize that it's linked to the Masonic Society, because that's what their society is all about. And especially if their names are being called up for being Masons, that means they're the ones doing this shit within your community. I don't see what y'all not getting about that. So anyone that disagrees with goes hard out to disagree with a lot of this shit and defends Sarnetta, even though there's proof on top of proof on top of proof that he's corrupt, they're in that craft. They are members of that shit, or they are about to be members of it. You understand? This is how this thing works. They have to defend each other to the very fucking end because they took an oath. And if they don't do it, that means it's their life. So when they went up against each other and started taking their in-house bickering outhouse for the public to see, they fucked up. They fucked up. So when you see Sarnetta talking about bringing back this and that and uniting back this, he's not talking about you, the people. It's double speech. It's you talk in a way where the masses think you're talking to them, but you're talking to a selective few. Double speech. George Bush did it all the time throughout his entire 2 terms. And motherfuckers didn't caught on to that. Donald Trump do that shit all the time. And y'all and all these fucking cracker ass motherfuckers think Trump is talking to them. He ain't talking to y'all. He don't give a fuck about no Republican or Democrat. Trump don't give a fuck about that. At the end of the day, he's a bigot, but he's a fucking corporate man first. You understand? So when he's talking to all his corporate fucking friends. He ain't talking about y'all regular motherfuckers. You understand? It's called double speech. You say one thing, the masses think you're talking to them, but you're not. You're only talking to a selected few, and you use certain key terms in that to let that selected few know that you are talking to them. That's the demon language. Y'all, I'm telling y'all need to get hip to this shit. Because y'all community, when they're trying to seem like Pharaoh's the agent, and Pharaoh didn't push himself in y'all community. Y'all invited Pharaoh down there. And y'all invited Pharaoh down there with the means for him to beef with the Amin-Ra squad, because y'all thought all the motherfuckers was going to gang up on him and he was going to buck. He was going to bow down. He was going to break. But he bucked up on y'all, and y'all wasn't expecting that because y'all couldn't break him. That one dude, that one kid, when y'all had was it the Kemetic War Conference? I don't remember if it was that one. They had everybody there. And Pharaoh didn't break. He embarrassed y'all. That's when he had got fucking Ankh to admit that we came from fucking monkeys. That's when Ankh started saying, yeah, we came from monkeys. And then later on try to say, nah, he never said that. And Pharaoh played that same fucking footage of him saying, yes, we came from monkeys. So what they are mad that they couldn't take advantage of Pharaoh. They couldn't steal his fucking fan base, right? And that he showed them up in every way possible. So they had a doctor, video footage, and they had to falsify a whole bunch of what they call evidence on him to try to prove their case. Now, everybody that has come to my platform and tell me, oh, but Pharaoh started it, show me proof. Don't come on my shit telling me Pharaoh started this without proof. Because if you ain't going to show me proof, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell you go fuck yourself. And if you still keep insisting on going on my shit, I'm going to find out who the fuck you are and put you on blast. And trust me, I can do that shit. I'm very savvy around this motherfucking computer. I'll be in your shit in minutes. You understand? So I'm putting it out there. I'm letting y'all know. Don't come on my shit without proof. And don't show me that fucking doctored video that Sinetta doctored that everyone knows is fucking doctored because Pharaoh has the original and he played the original and it's nothing near to what fucking Sinetta was playing. You understand? Then y'all tell me, oh, he disrespected the elders. Show me proof. How? He don't agree with Mufundishi's fucking teachings. That's not disrespecting Mufundishi. Mufundishi started disrespecting him first and he came back and hit him back. That's it. You understand? Not because you're 60 years old and I'm 20 something years old, you're going to come out your face and disrespect me and I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Fuck you. Me being 20 still means I'm still a grown ass fucking man. Show me some respect. Then I'll show you some respect. You understand? Sinetta's mad at Pharaoh because he tried to doja him. He tried to pull him into the fold and Pharaoh didn't want nothing, no parts of it. He tried to steal Pharaoh's intellectual rights and Pharaoh told him no.
Do you know that that's why me and Sinetta fell out? Because he wanted to own my intellectual property without paying me. That's why me and Sinetta fell out. Because he wanted to own my intellectual property without paying me. He wanted to own my intellectual property without paying me. But this is wrong information.
That's when the beast mode came out of them motherfuckers and they started going at them because y'all don't understand. They lost money. See, the whole thing about the Masonic Society is the almighty dollar. That is their God. So when y'all saw Polite praying to the money, y'all thought he's losing his mind. He's crazy. No, the almighty dollar is what they care about. That's the almighty Masonic dollar. That's their God.
Fuck niggas. Bitches too. All I got is this money. Listen to.
That's why he's praying to that shit. You understand? That's what they care about more than anything else. They don't give a fuck about y'all. It's the money. So if they got to pretend that they like y'all, if they got to pretend that they bring some sort of knowledge to y'all, they're going to do it. As long as they're getting your money. And then when they're getting your money, they're getting your fucking soul. As long as they get into your soul, they're getting your energy. You understand? You are now a slave to them unknowingly and you don't even fucking know it. So even though in your heart you know that they're doing wrong, anytime anyone comes at them, you're going to jump and defend them. You see what I'm saying? It's like a woman in an abusive relationship. She's been abused for years and years and years and years, but all she knows is that man. You understand? The abuse became so fucking frequent that she learned to fucking accept it. She started thinking it's her fault. So she started making excuses now like, nah, I did something wrong. So now when someone attacks that man, she defends him. This is what they're doing to y'all. And y'all don't see it. But he's talking about uniting back his motherfucking this and that. Someone asked him if it's the same peoples. He said, yeah, but different rules. So if it's the same motherfuckers, you can make 25,000 different rules. They still have the same personality and the same agenda. So that means bottom line, ain't shit changed. Ain't nothing changed. That is the bottom line. And if y'all fall for this okie doke, y'all fall for this, y'all, I'm telling y'all, y'all crazy. And I gotta laugh. Y'all crazy. You understand? My little fucking 15-year-old cousin here, and when he saw Sinetta play the tape talk about Pharaoh disrespecting Malcolm X, and then he saw, because he got upset. He was like, what? He disrespecting Malcolm? What? You understand? Because we raise warriors over here. We raise gods over here. We don't take shit from nobody. You understand? We ain't really talkers like that. But because I see what's going on within the community, this is why I created this motherfucking channel. Otherwise from that, we don't talk. So when we heard, yo, Pharaoh disrespecting Malcolm, the first thing I said, hold up, wait. Let's look into this because this motherfucker's a trickster. He's Loki. He's fucking Floki. He's a trickster. He's a trickster god. You understand? He shows one face, but he moves in a trickster type of way. Let's investigate this shit. And then boom, lo and behold, we see the original tape and Pharaoh didn't say nothing to off what this motherfucker made it seem like he said. And even my little fucking 15-year-old cousin got that. And these grown-ass men out there still saying, no, he disrespected Malcolm. Then when they can't prove that he disrespected Malcolm, you know what they started saying? But his language. How he talks. He's disrespecting the elders. What elders? Phil Valentine told y'all the very first time when y'all started doing these debates like that, don't do that. Don't do it like that. It's going to backfire on y'all. Y'all going to cause a rift and y'all going to cause a lot of drama within the community. And y'all said, fuck you, and still kept doing it. So y'all violated the elder right there. Dr. Bennett and Dr. Clark told y'all the same shit before they died. And y'all still did it. And y'all waited till Dr. Ben died and y'all started talking shit about him. Don't forget Unc was talking shit about Dr. Ben. So why y'all not riled up about that? And that's not doctored footage. That's not fake footage like they did to Pharaoh. You understand? So for fucking Ogod and them to try to insinuate that Pharaoh's an agent, that's fucked up. That's bullshit. That is fucked up. And I had some respect for that for that dude until I saw that. It's either, I'm not telling you to pick a side, but man the fuck up. When you know motherfuckers is wrong, let them know they fucking wrong. When you know motherfuckers is setting motherfuckers up, let them know that they're setting motherfuckers up. You understand? Not because you still have some kind of feelings towards these motherfuckers, don't mean you can't put them in their place. At the end of the day, Pharaoh didn't invite himself down to fucking Harlem. Who invited him down there? You understand? He didn't say, damn, I want to go down to Harlem. No. He was building his platform where the fuck he was, and he built his following. The thing was, motherfuckers wanted to embarrass him and steal his following, and it didn't work. What they ended up doing was boosting his following even more. Hence, this is why he got the 74 to 75,000 fucking subscribers on YouTube. Not counting the other many thousands that he have off of fucking YouTube. So y'all not on his level. So now it becomes a jealousy thing. You understand? This is why the in-house fighting with PlLL. Because even though PlLL was scamming motherfuckers, he did it in a way where he ended up getting out the fucking hood. And they hated that. This is the crab in a barrel mentality. When you throw crabs in a barrel right off the rip, they don't pull each other down. But when you pour hot water in that shit, that's when they started pulling each other down. See, Pharaoh was the hot water. So that's when they started pulling each other down. You understand? That's the crab in a barrel mentality. Otherwise from that, if there's no hot water in there, they all lock claws and they pull each other out the fucking barrel. Y'all just learned something just now. But when Sinetta's talking, Sinetta talks in double speech. That's what it's called. It's called double speech. That's a Masonic thing. You think he's talking to you, but he's not talking to you. He's talking to his brothers around him. You understand? They don't want to go underneath that Masonic sword. That shit is not fake. That shit is fucking real. They violated each other in the eyes of the public when they took an oath to look out for each other. Even if they're doing wrong. You understand? The order comes first. But y'all don't get that. Because y'all don't know about nothing about that. Y'all let motherfuckers dictate shit to y'all without even looking into shit. So they can recite something in front of you and you won't even go research it because it sounds good the way how they said it. He seems sincere, but he hasn't apologized for shit. Nothing. They still keep throwing it on Pharaoh. Again, Pharaoh didn't invite himself to Harlem. They brought him down there. They brought him down there with the intentions to steal. They needed younger followers. Young Marcus wasn't fucking ready. You see what I'm saying? They needed younger fucking followers. So they needed an outsider. Pharaoh was the outsider that they were trying to bring into the fold to try to get him to boost Black News 102, Sinetta TV to a next level with younger people. Because these youngsters didn't really start coming out until Pharaoh came on the scene. You understand? These youngsters were there, but these youngsters, every time Sinetta used to put them on that fucking camera, they didn't agree with him. So he stopped doing it after a while. Y'all don't notice that shit? When Pharaoh came, a lot of these youngsters started building their own platform. Some already started right before Pharaoh came. But a lot of them started building their own fucking platform. Hence, you see a lot of the other media outlets now. They're trying to make it seem like Sinetta's platform is that big mega outlet. Dr. Boyce Watkins got a bigger outlet than he does. And he teaches shit that matters today. He teaches shit that can get you up out of shit that you are in today. He teaches shit that teaches you how to make money today. See, fucking Garfield takes lessons from Dr. Boyce Watkins. But you see the thing with motherfuckers like Garfield? They go to righteous men, they learn the ways, and they come back and they give y'all crumbs to keep y'all going back and keep feeding that money in their pocket. So he's still a fucking succubus. These are what a succubus is. Like motherfuckers like him. So instead of you going to Garfield for y'all lessons, all y'all gotta do is go on fucking Dr. Boyce Watkins' page and sign up for his fucking classes. Well, you know you're getting more than what Garfield is giving you. Garfield is a fucking student. He's still learning from Dr. Boyce Watkins. So why still learn from the student when you could go learn from the fucking master teacher himself? Huh? Y'all not see? Yo, they're scamming y'all in so many fucking ways y'all don't even see it. You understand? There is so much shit outside of this bullshit ass conscious community y'all don't even know. There is so many shit to open y'all up to. The conscious community is a fucking box. So you are trading the Eurocentric system to go into this so-called fake Afrocentric system that y'all label the conscious community. So now you're in a smaller box. Get the fuck out of it. Stop following people. Be your own independent person. Take the knowledge for what it is, move on, learn some more knowledge, and build on top of the knowledge that you already learned from other motherfuckers. Then you will start seeing truth. You understand? Dr. Claude Watkins and Dr. Claude Anderson and Dr. Boyce Watkins, for years, have been building black entrepreneurship for years. Before even fucking Sinetta, for years. Had a crazy following for years, but because y'all in the hood, and all they teach y'all is hood shit, and all they bring to y'all is rah, rah, rah shit, they don't teach y'all none of this shit. While these motherfuckers, I want y'all to peep game. While these motherfuckers is going to these great men, right? Learning these ways and shit, they come back to the hood and give y'all ignorant shit, crumbs, and then leave y'all to the fucking sharks without giving y'all the real shit. You understand? This is what they do. So you hear golfers saying, well, I learned from Dr. Boyce Watkins, and I'm learning for him, I'm a student of his, but then he's going to mention Sinetta in the same fucking sentence. You can't put that man's name with a fucking scammer's name in the same fucking sentence. You can't do that. You understand? Can't fucking do that shit. Dr. Claude Anderson has been fighting for years to get us reparations. He was very close to it, but not enough of us came out to support the brother. And you know what happened? Obama turned down the fucking reparations bill. Obama. You understand? Jewish ass Obama. If y'all think Obama is a Muslim and they pushing all that, he's a Muslim. No, his daddy's a Jew. He's a Jew. His mama is a Jew. He's a Jew. And his mother is not dead. She's alive. She was at one of them basketball games with his bitch ass, and y'all didn't even peep that neither. You understand? These are them boule motherfuckers. These are those Masonic motherfuckers. They're here to deceive you and keep you trapped because they get crumbs from master's plate. And motherfuckers are still fighting. No, Obama was for us. No, he wasn't. That's because y'all don't understand the undercurrents of what was going on in front of y'all. This is why they try to shut down people like Pharaoh, because he understands. And he's trying to open your eyes to the deepness of what's going on in front of y'all. So now this is what they're going to try to do. They couldn't fucking get him locked up, so now they're going to try to mark him as an agent because he beat his case. I'm going to tell y'all straight, which is what old guy tried to do. He tried to insinuate, even though he tried to drop that fucking Dr. Ma'at is the fucking real agent, but he didn't go in on her. He started subliminally going in on Pharaoh. Oh, you know, all it takes is one juror, but you know, you don't know their connections and what they got up there. Cut the bullshit. Cut it out. Cut it out. The thing is, we are in the age where a lot of people are waking up. So all that sneaky, dirty shit, it's not everyone that's for it. You understand? Especially, when you do righteous and you run to someone that's working in the system that also has a righteous heart, you know what's going to happen? They're not going to fall for the setup of motherfuckers trying to give you that downfall. It's not that Pharaoh's connected. It's the fact that he just beat his fucking case. Because they had nothing on him. They falsified everything and they couldn't prove nothing. They couldn't back it up. The bitch couldn't back it up. She couldn't back it up. Hence, she lost the case. He won. Not guilty. Boom. He's walking. Motherfuckers couldn't even congratulate him. They try to make him seem like he's an agent in the same breath saying, I didn't want to see the brother locked up. And then going to try to insinuate that he's a fucking agent. But you're not questioning the fact that, she lied about everything. You understand? What Sinetta is doing, Sinetta is going to bring all these faces back. All these faces that are known scammers. Because that's his fold. That's his Eastern Star and his Masonic brothers. And they're going to try to come back together because they went divided. They all fell off their square. They wasn't supposed to do that. That's his community. It is a community within a community. So you folks thinking that he's talking to y'all and speaking up for y'all, no. He's talking to them and speaking up for them because they fucked up.
Now it's like y'all condone everything, all the fuck shit. Y'all condone it. How much do y'all need to know about motherfuckers scamming the same shit over and over in the community? How much? If something is wrong in your car, do you throw the whole car away or do you fix the shit? You fix it. You don't throw away the brothers and sisters in the community. You fix the problem. By you keep on just throwing salt on the wound, we never get this shit fixed in the community. You understand what I'm saying? So, what I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, is that we have to move past this.
Y'all got to understand what's going on in front of y'all. They fucked up. And this is the last time I'm going to mention any of these motherfuckers' names. And I'm just going to continue on with my platform and address shit that need to be addressed and talk about multiple different fucking topics. Because you know what? It's not good to be stuck on one fucking thing. But a lot of this shit had to be broken down and explained in its proper context. You see what he's doing? He's also pushing the Hebrew Israelites right now. And he's trying to make them seem more righteous, but we're going to forget all about the pedophile shit and the rapes. Because King Noble, another Israelite, right? Another Israelite, talk about black fucking God power, what the fuck he be talking about? Dropped a fucking video talking about raping black females is a capitalistic advantage and a rapist is at the forefront of the revolution because a rapist gets it. A rapist of black women gets it. And that rapist should be praised.
What am I saying? I'm saying that your average black rapist is by default one of the most revolutionary roles and careers that you can have in a society. Not only is it revolutionary against capitalism, it's also revolution against Christian fundamentalism, which supports capitalism.
You know that? Did y'all know that? And you see old God and them putting up videos, King Noble rips the red pill and blue pill. There's something wrong with this dude in this picture here. It's like subliminally he throws out boosting comments of motherfuckers that we know are fucking dirty. You should be getting into King Noble. What about these comments that you made about raping black females and standing by it? Huh? Talking about they don't even deserve fucking McDonald's and shit. This is the shit the motherfucker was saying. And he did not apologize for it. You know who blew it out the water? Huh? Homeland Security ass irritated genie blew that shit out the water. You understand? Irritated genie. I kid you not. Irritated genie got the video on his fucking YouTube page. It's nothing to go look at that shit, bruh. It's there. Fucking King Noble got his dirty ass face all up in the fucking camera. You understand? Then now we got the other Hebrews that's talking about fucking little girls as soon as they get their period. Nobody's addressing the real issue, but y'all going at young Pharaoh off of falsified shit that all y'all motherfuckers made up because y'all trying to build y'all platform off his 70,000 subscribers name. The fuck out of here. You understand? I just want y'all to think. That is it. Ask questions and fucking think. When you see something in front of you, don't fall for the Mandela effect and let motherfuckers act like you didn't see what you saw. You understand? Because if you see Sinetta drop a tape and saying, yo, look what Young Pharaoh said, and you see that the tape is obviously doctored, and then you see the original tape and he didn't say that, then you have to look at Sinetta and say, you dirty. What are you doing? But y'all not doing that. Y'all saying, yo, fuck that. Young Pharaoh disrespected Malcolm and that tape did not show that. You understand? That tape did not show that. I want y'all to think and ask questions. I want y'all to think outside the fucking box. Because what they're doing, they're programming your minds to think how they want you to think. So you're not free. You're not independent of thought. You understand? It's like a fucking slave that defends a slave master. Slave master is sick. The fucking slave say, we sick, master. That's what y'all sound like with this nigga. You understand? And it's the older ones. That's why I don't fuck with them. I don't fuck with y'all. I fuck with my age group and the younger generation coming up. Because I could only fucking speak with my age group and the younger generations that's coming up. And I'm going to let y'all know something. You see, these fucking societies, these fucking caucusoid that runs the system, every 20 years they target the up and coming generation. Every 20 years they implement a new phase and a new plan. See, this is why they was trying to pull in Pharaoh into their fold, because they was trying to get to that younger audience base. They were trying to pull them into their bullshit, and Pharaoh protected a lot of y'all by not going for it. Y'all don't peep that? Otherwise, a lot of y'all kids will be on the corner talking about, yeah, that's right. I'm a Hebrew Israelite. Oh, peace, Muhammad. You understand? And everybody's a part of a different fucking organization, still segregated, still talking about whose doctrine is right. When all y'all doctrines has been fucking altered and doctored by y'all slave master. So how the fuck you know your doctrine is right? Huh? The teachers that y'all supposed to be paying attention to are master teachers like Phil Valentine. Because let me tell y'all something. If you don't understand numerology and metaphysics, you will never understand these books that they're pushing in y'all faces. And they know that majority of y'all don't know numerology and metaphysics. That's why they could take y'all for a fool and pawns, because they could tell y'all any old thing and it sounds good. And y'all don't even know the coded language in which they're talking to in front of you. These dudes are smart. They know you don't know this shit. It's just like the pastors in the fucking pulpit, in the pulpit. They know y'all don't know this shit. The pastors, they speak double speech too. This is what they're doing to y'all. That COINTELPRO shit, look up what COINTELPRO is and see, and look at the actions of every motherfucking see who's giving off those actions. Because I'm damn real sure know it's not Pharaoh, because he did not fucking say, yo, I want to come down to Harlem and be a part of y'all. He never said that. They went for him. You understand? They went for him because they were watching him. They were watching him. They went for him. They was watching his following grow. And when it got to a certain point, they tried to pull him in. So that motherfuckers can see his face, see who he is. You understand? Get his phone number, know where he live, all that shit. This is how this shit works. This is how this shit work. First of all, when Sinetta built his platform, he built his platform off of bootlegging Dr. Ben shits. Dr. Clark stuff. You understand? Ashua Kwesi stuff. And Ashua told him to stop bootlegging his shit, and he told Ashua, fuck you. So when y'all saying Pharaoh disrespected Ashua Kwesi, fuck out of here. Crackpipe don't show the fucking video footage of him fucking disrespecting all of those fucking master teachers. Of Sinetta disrespecting all of them. Y'all not going to address that? Because this is how Sinetta TV got started. He started bootlegging their shits and started realizing, oh shit, I could make crazy money off of this in front of this camera. Then he got hip to the YouTube era. He did all of this for a come up. It just blew up. It blew up in a way that he didn't expect it to blow up. And then when he saw that it blew up, he saw that he could pull in more fucking money. That is all it's about, the almighty dollar for them. Them Hebrew motherfuckers wasn't getting no play, no attention. Go back to a couple years back and watch their fucking views. They had no fucking views. So this is why they dick riding him too at the same time, because he boosted their shit. You understand? So it's not about who's right. It's not about righteousness. It's about, yo, fuck that. We making this money. Because them motherfuckers was dusty and bummy. They wasn't making no money. You see what I'm saying? But y'all don't question none of those things. Y'all don't go into none of those the past and look up these shits like that. When you saw Unc's Crack Pipe show the fucking tape of him bootlegging these shits, the bootleg DVDs and shit. It's no different from Polite plagiarizing all those books. So he can't diss Polite to about, oh, Polite plagiarized this. Motherfucker, you are bootlegging our fucking master teacher shit. We had to donate money for Dr. Ben's funeral because he was stealing from out of his fucking pocket and taking the food off his plate, out his plate. But y'all not mad at that. Y'all mad at him doctoring some fucking video footage to say that Pharaoh disrespected Malcolm when he didn't. First, the Amon Ra squad edited fucking tapes to make it sound like Pharaoh disrespected Marcus. It didn't work. It's a pattern. Their pattern always stay the same because they learn from the cracker. The pattern always stays the fucking same. No matter what they try, and they're so fucking predictable. So fucking predictable. Once you know the movement of the cracker, once you study the cracker, you know the cracker cronies. And that's what they are. They are the cracker cronies. When you see a Masonic lodge in your community, those are the splinter cells that they're planting in your community to when they're ready to wake them up. When the community looks like it's on the uprise, they awaken these motherfuckers and say, boom, go do our bidding. And that's what they're doing. And hence the divide. So from here on out, if whoever's riding with this corrupt motherfucker, go ahead, ride with him. But my platform, I'm going to use my platform to bury y'all. I'm letting y'all know real talk, real shit. To bury y'all. And if y'all try to come at me sideways, I'm going to see y'all. Real shit. Real shit. Straight show Paul on some real shit. So I'm letting y'all know. But I'm going to use my platform to show up y'all flaws every chance I fucking get. I'm not hiding this shit. I'm letting y'all know that right now. Because y'all not going to sit here and try to fucking keep the people in a box. That's what y'all doing. Y'all keeping them segregated from each other. There is no unity within the conscious community. So it's not a fucking community. Because everyone now is arguing with each other because of a specific group of motherfuckers. See, motherfuckers think Sinetta was doing great for them. No, he wasn't. All right. He was doing great for y'all. Have y'all stopped Harlem from being gentrified? No. How was he doing great for y'all? Did he group y'all up in mass numbers to take y'all down to these fucking community board meetings down in City Hall and shit to know what new laws that they're going to pass to further gentrify your community, to further take jobs out your community, to further raise certain kind of bills and fucking monetary funds within your community? No. Did he do that? No. So how did he make y'all better? Huh? Did he teach y'all that if y'all could stop a lot of these laws that they used to oppress you from passing, all y'all got to do is show up at the fucking meetings and y'all vote on it. Y'all vote on it. You understand? No. He didn't do that. So how did he make y'all better? Did he take any of his money and put back in the community to build some kind of store, start some kind of job training program, some sort of after school program for the kids, or some kind of homeschooling program for the kids? Let's think. No. Did any of them? No. Did they do that? So how the fuck did they make y'all better? Let's see again. Did he say, all right, since we are making all this money from these debates, because he's making money from the debates, he's making about at least fucking 5 to 10 grand a month from YouTube, understand? Plus y'all dropping that Patreon money into his shit, you understand? Then he got a GoFundMe. Oh my fucking God, he has a GoFundMe. Huh? They have GoFundMes, all them motherfuckers. You understand? But did they say, all right, now let's take this money and take some of these gangsters, these young gangsters, right? Or some of these kids that's coming home from jail, and let's take them over to Africa so that they can see their ancestry. Let's take them somewhere so that they can see some culture, so that they can see something different other than the fucking prison that is the United States. No. Did SETI do that? Yes. You understand? And said he wasn't getting paid shit from these debates. How many youngsters he took over there to Africa with him? And y'all trying to call him and fucking Pharaoh fucking agents? Pharaoh's on parole. He can't go nowhere unless he gives a 24-hour to a 48-hour notice to his fucking parole officer. That's why when he has trips to go on out of town, these motherfuckers call the parole officer to fuck that up. I don't see what's so hard at understanding that. This is what they're doing. So this is why he started the live streams. You understand? Because he can't go nowhere. And y'all don't get this. Y'all, it's like, what does a person have to do? Take the information, put it in a fucking nail, and use a hammer and hammer that shit in your heads? Like, really? Put up fucking sticky notes everywhere as reminders? These motherfuckers, they don't call them master masons for nothing. They have to study psychology. They have to study how to break down the human mind. You understand? This is what they have to do. Because that's the only way they can infiltrate you. They have to get in your mental first. Because once they own your mind, they own your body. You understand? They dictate your actions and you don't even fucking know it. Because all he got to do is come on that fucking camera, that mic, and say something, and y'all want to do it. Thinking you're doing it of free will. You ain't doing it of free will. Huh? At some point, y'all, I'm telling y'all, at some point, it has to be that y'all have to say enough is enough. And the thing is, y'all have been so fucking brainwashed because they picked y'all up at the right time. You escaped from one system, but they indoctrinated you into another system. And that is what they do. It is like a person that's leaving Christianity and Islam come knock on your fucking door. Oh, you know, I told you their doctrine was flawed, but because you're still searching for self, if they sound good, you're going to go with them and see what they're about. You understand? And this is what they're doing to y'all. My advice to a lot of y'all is take yourself away from the conscious community. Shut y'all shits down for at least a month. Research teachers like Dr. Boyce Watkins. Research folks like Dr. Claude Anderson. Research avenues like Cynthia G. All these other people that's out there. You understand? And your mind will be opened up to so much shit outside of this fucking community. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. These people are telling you that they were killing our brothers and sisters just for talking up about the corruption. That's what Africa Bambaataa was doing. That's why nobody came at the forefront about him playing with assholes. Dr. York was doing the same shit too, because I sit here and I hear my elders tell a lot of story about Dr. York and also a lot of the elder Muslims out there in Brooklyn. They used to go at it. A lot of people died unknown to y'all. So this shit wasn't being ran as no consciousness. It was being ran as a mob plaguing on our people. Tell me how many crackers have you seen them kill? Tell me how many crackers have you seen them go toe to toe with in their face, other than the fucking scripted shit that these motherfuckers try to pull up there in Harlem because it's scripted. Rosenberg even blew that shit out the fucking water. It's scripted. Huh? Even when they try to get Tazariak to go up against that pastor the other day, even the pastor blew that shit out the water. It's scripted. So their shits aren't even fucking real most of the time. So this is why you see them going at Seti and Pharaoh, because even when they try to script their shit, Seti don't go by their script. That's why if you notice some of the debates, they rigged them shits against Seti. Try to also fuck with the equipment when he's talking. Y'all don't remember them shits?
When the Hebrew was on the street, he tried to throw out that it was a star, and I forgot. Sabotage. See? What happened? See? What's going on?
Huh? Try to fuck up his slides and all that shit. Y'all don't remember that? Huh? But because they know the outcome of what was going to come if they really go at him hard, they couldn't handle that because, again, said he's a man of the craft, but not their fucking craft.
I'm a brother of the craft of Amun Ra. I took my oath on sacred ground that I will always be here to defend my people.
Craft that's supposed to protect and defend us. Their craft is all about the almighty dollar.
Fuck niggas. Bitches too. All I got is this money. Listen to.
Y'all not getting that. It's two different fucking crafts here at war with each other. So when people saying, oh, we don't want to pick a side, at some point y'all going to have to pick a side. It's either you're going to be on the side of righteousness or you're going to be on the side of an obvious fucking satanistic fucking devil looking you in your face. and all he could give you is a platform. Because he haven't given you shit but a fucking platform. Let me tell you something. I started this channel 3 weeks ago. I got 100 and something subscribers already. You understand? All I do is make a fucking audio recording on my motherfucking phone and publish it. So y'all don't need much. You understand? Y'all don't need much. As long as you're talking truth, you're talking from the heart, and the people know that you are talking truth or talking from the heart, or you are trying to get the people to think. You're not trying to program them or brainwash them. You just want them to think outside of what others tell them. Think for their self. They will gravitate to you. Nothing comes without hard work. So thinking you're just going to sit in front of Sinetta's fucking camera, because that's all he's doing. He doesn't have nothing else to give you. He has nothing else to give you. First of all, he's not knowledgeable. Because if you watch his old footage to now, everything that he knows, I'm going to show you how to scam. Everything that he knows, he was learning as he went along. So he didn't know shit. That's why he flip-flops so much back and forth between motherfuckers. 1 minute he hate the Hebrews, next minute these are my brothers. You understand? 1 minute he against fucking Ali Muhammad, next minute that's his brother. You see what I'm saying? So every time he's beefing with one, he jumps on the side of the other one. He flip-flops. That's it. He's an opportunist. Like, y'all have to see what's going on in front of y'all. Close your eyes and really see. You understand? When people give you certain information, if you don't go study and research the information, that whole opening of the pineal gland, it will never happen. Y'all want to know how to open your pineal? You have to go out on your journey yourself. Sitting there and have another man regurgitate shit in front of you all the time and just saying it sounds good and dick ride him throughout everything, you will never open that shit. Never. You study, research the information, and you go on to evolve into your own being and learn new information on top of that. You understand? This is how you open your pineal. Then you got to start eating right and being spiritually in tune. You see what I'm saying? And when I say eat right, I mean you got to stop eating meat, because of those who eat meat, that's on y'all. You understand? But if you're going to eat that meat, make sure you work out. You keep your body in shape. Because all our ancestors was a fucking vegetarian. That's a myth. They all weren't vegetarian. You understand? There's a balance to certain things. And right now, these motherfuckers' job is to uplift the scale to tip the fucking balance in their favor, in their Caucasoid master's favor. You want to know how we became enslaved? It's because of Negroes like that and their power to manipulate simple-minded folks. When they talk about the lost sheep, that's y'all. That's when they're preaching on the fucking street corner and shit. They preaching to y'all, the lost sheep. They're not lost because they know what they're doing. You understand? You don't know what they're doing. So you're the lost sheep. This is why it's easy for a dog to run circles around a sheep and guide a fucking sheep anywhere it wants to guide the fucking sheep. Huh? That is you guys. At some point, you have to start thinking for yourself. At some point, you got to start thinking for yourself. On some real shit. Just wake up and see what's going on in front of y'all. Wake up. See what's going on in front of y'all. Because what they're doing is not right. And I'm ashamed of old God because he dead ass try to insinuate and try to still throw more fire on the flame against young Pharaoh to make it seem like he's an agent because he beat his case. So that means even though you said, I didn't want to see the brother locked up, when you started making those insinuations, that means you wanted to see him locked up. And then you made references to his 74,000 followers. So you're jealous. You understand? You're jealous. And that's fucked up. You're jealous. Why be jealous? Huh? Why not say, let me partner up with this brother and let us build a bigger fucking platform to where we could build some kind of international fucking station for our people. Because don't think you have a good fucking platform. You don't even know how fucking good your platform is, bro. You have a platform that's potential for fucking greatness. But you're going in the path of Sinetta. And you don't even know it. And that's going to be your downfall. I'm telling you right now. That's going to be your downfall. Because you're following the devil's tail. Stop it. You understand? You are the younger generation. Right? You are the generation that's supposed to be leading in the younger generation. You're responsible for a lot of people that's coming up. Do you know that? And you know within your heart, because when you started talking about fucking Ma'at, she ain't no fucking doctor, so we ain't calling her no doctor. When you was talking about Ma'at before you started talking about Pharaoh, I heard it in your voice and I saw it in your face that you knew she was full of shit. But because you thought you was going to fucking offend somebody, you threw fucking dirt and more fucking cursing on fucking Pharaoh to light the flames back on him. Even though he was found not guilty. Huh? That's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up. Now I'm going to end this like with saying this. Again, that double speech shit, that's what Sinetta was doing. He's not talking to y'all. He's talking about them corrupt motherfuckers that got busted for all the corrupt shit that they were doing that all fell off their square. They have to regroup and get back on their square. You understand? Their fucking tools have been taken away from them. So they have no right to call themselves Master Masons because they were showing up by what they considered to be a speculative Mason, an outsider. You understand? So they have to regroup and get back on their square. There are those that don't want to fucking do it. Like you could tell the pills, red pill and blue pill, really want to come out and be outright righteous. But when Polite said he's Nino, he could be Nino Brown.
I'm gonna show you exactly how I feel.
Yes, I was a member, but I was forced into this way of life. This thing's bigger than Nino Brown, but I gotta listen for it. If I'm going down, I'll take the whole life.
Yeah. Y'all just want you to know that this is bigger than Nino Brown. And if I go down, goddammit, everyone going down. Hold on, that was powerful. I'm just saying, can I get the courtesy of a phone call?
And then he said, you didn't even give me a phone call? A phone call? And then I heard, then they all started backing up off of Polite's name. Y'all didn't notice that? No one questions these things. They all started backing up off of Polite's name and started talking about uniting and let's unite back. Polite got so much fucking dirt on them. They have so much dirt on each other, but like Polite dirt outweighs all the dirt that they fucking have. So they have to back the fuck up off of him. Y'all didn't notice that? He said, my family treated you good. And not even a phone call? When the voice went low like that, anytime you hear a brother voice go low like that, you already know he got some shit.
I'm just saying, can I get the courtesy of a phone call?
You already know. Once his voice dropped like that, I said, oh, he got some shit on these motherfuckers. Once I heard that shit, I said, oh, he got some shit. Watch him start backing up off of him. They're going to start backing up off of him and start talking about, let us unite, let's come back together. And behold, lo and behold, that's what they were doing. That's what they started doing. But I see the pills don't really want to fuck with them. You understand? Because it comes at a point where you're never too old to be learning something new within the knowledge and really awaken. And that's what these brothers are doing. So they don't want to fuck with snakes no more. I give them that. But the other motherfuckers, oh yeah. They'll change this. They'll shed their skin and come right back at you. Slithering. Got to off with their head. That's how you get rid of a snake. Off with the snake's head. Off with the head. You know? But when Polite did that shit, notice they backed up off of him. Because that in-house fighting that was going on looked like it started with Polite and fucking Sinetta. And Sinetta started that shit because he was getting jealous of fucking Polite. Polite hang with all these celebrities. If you notice, if you go back to a lot of his old footage when he's talking to Polite on the air, he's always referencing to him being Hollywood, the celebrities.
So what the fuck are we doing this shit for? Just to sit down and take pictures with celebrities? What the fuck is we doing it for? I don't get y'all, man. Y'all looking for fame. You just looking to be with motherfuckers. Look, I'm with Meta World. I'm with the boxer.
You know you got that money, PlLL. You understand? Especially when he bought his fucking Benz and PlLL came out in a fucking Maybach. I know he felt burnt. This is what this is all about. And then they started dry snitching at each other on camera. All of them. And a lot of us didn't even catch on to that. But on Crack Pipe and all those other channels caught on to it. That's why they don't hesitate to show all that shit back over. Anytime they come out and try to falsify shit, they get shown up. Onk's Crack Pipe too. Subscribe to that shit. Look it up. You'll see. You'll see for your fucking selves how much of a snake these motherfuckers are. You'll see. And to me, addressing PlLL right now should have been put on a back burner till they address Africa fucking Bambaataa and his pedophile ass shit. And all the Zulu Nation Council for hiding that shit because they've known about it for years. You understand? Until they address the whole Dr. York shit as well, because it's open that they were fucking killing motherfuckers. Who was they killing? And how they talk about it, they were killing motherfuckers who were coming out talking about the corrupt shit that they were doing. You understand? Then the PlLL shit should have been fucking addressed. But because they know shit like this is about to come out, they try to push PlLL at the forefront. Then they try to sacrifice him. They try to make him a scapegoat, and it didn't work because he got too much dirt on them. See, he's fucking smart. So they got to back up off of him. Now they got to look for somebody else to sacrifice. Pharaoh was supposed to be the first sacrifice. But too many people, he got too much of a strong backing. He's being protected by too many people. So they got to try to sway those who were protecting him before they could try to sacrifice him. That's what they're trying to set up for him to be killed. Before social media, imagine there was no social media back in the days of Malcolm and a fucking Martin. This is what they were doing behind closed doors. Only thing now is there's social media and everything is in the public's eye. So y'all can see it now for yourselves. So y'all know who's fucking up the community. I don't get why this shit can't get through your heads. Y'all know who's fucking up the community. You know now. Huh? You see it for yourself. Ask them for proof that Pharaoh disrespected these people. They can't show it to you. They're going to show you doctored footage, which is proven to be doctored. That alone, once you show me a doctored footage, you never have my fucking trust and you never have my attention ever again because you lied. And you lied, not a little lie, but on a mass scale. You told a lie that could have had someone killed. And you was pushing for them to get killed. Because he wouldn't sign over his intellectual rights to you and his teachings show up the flaws within your teachings. Facts. If your teaching was ironclad, no one could come and show it up. If your doctrine was ironclad, no one could tear it apart. But all your doctrines got torn apart. So it's not fucking ironclad. So your God and your doctrines is not that fucking mighty. You understand? And that's what pissing y'all off. That's what's pissing y'all off. Yo, that motherfucker is crazy.